Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. Good coverage by the kick team. Force him to start out back at the 23-yard line. Tyler Shough brings out this Saints offense. He was the third quarterback taken in last year's rookie class, number 40 overall out of Louisville.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saints on the play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. The RPO. That one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Chris Olave. It's a gain of 20. First down, Saints.
The air once more. Shough. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10. And the Saints first down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Corral right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
They'll go once again with Kamara. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They'll go again here with Kamara. Woo! They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Saints first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson, twice the MVP, Greg, leads this Ravens team out. Season 9, but season 1 without John Harbaugh as his head coach.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Derrick Henry searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down. Eckley on to punt. He sends that one skyward. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Saints offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, okay, this is week 1, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Was last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Ravens offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward. 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. He's got it. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Crazy. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. How it changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
That's to the rookie, 1st-round pick, Jordan Tyson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. And
here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd.
Tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the Ravens 35.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Third down and 9.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Here's Ryan right now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Well, after a great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Still on the move. And he is gone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is the conversation that surrounds the topic of running the ball in the NFL. Mike, if you're going to rely on scoring on 10, 11, 12 play drives and then fight it out in the red zone, there's a lot of pressure on that red zone offense. It's going to be very hard to accumulate a lot of points, but when you can be explosive and you can score from a ways out, that's the sign of the most impactful run game, and big-time play there.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. That's out left and complete. He's got Tyson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 23.
Play action, it's Shuck. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He is swallowed up to force 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. As he'll be standing just in. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Kool-Aid McKinstry there defensively.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Down by Caden Ellis. The tackle made back at his own 49.
3rd and long for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down.
A run, and it's Achane. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run here with Achane. Wow, look up, see defender all over him. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. Olave is the motion man.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, and here is Shuck. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. On comes the punter now. And remember, the last time they tried this, he had it blocked. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They had that play dialed up defensively. Stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one complete to Bateman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's
throwing Jackson.
7.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Throw right side to Olave. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. It sets a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
To the air is Shuck. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
34-yard line.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Jackson completes Flowers.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
43-yard line.
Here's Ryan Eckley now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report. Justice Hill to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? First and 10. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. So play caller's dream, second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
3 yards.
They'll come up now. Again, good news, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go again here with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Second down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues, another first and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's now third down and 4.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
Saints 7.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well run with Achane. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Chuck to throw on second down. You look middle here, and there's Olave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A run on first and goal. He'll get it inside the 5 and down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Chuck's going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
That one is good. And the Saints will cut into that lead.
Matching field goals here to start this 2nd half. And you can bet this defense is saying, hey, that's fine with us. So as long as we keep them out of the end zone, they feel like they should be in pretty good shape.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. That'll bring this to about the 25. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. This will be a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Play action now. Jackson. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Quincy Riley on the coverage.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 3rd and long for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Long on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. They had the punt block earlier, but this one's away. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Rashad Bateman. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 19-yard line.
The handoff, Running left is Henry. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Get away. Well short of the 1st down marker. This returnable from inside is on 40. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Ball spotted. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action, it's Shough. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. 3rd down, and here is Shough. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing again, Shough. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The air again is Shough. It's out left and complete. He's got Tyson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shough. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Henry, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of the season plays on.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The Saints offense headed back out there. While we take a look at what's coming up for them over the next few weeks. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, it's Shuck. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.